Okay. All right. Do you? Okay. I think you guys finally have me. I restarted the program. So, let me switch to this. Okay. Anyway, I believe we should be having audio. Let's see.
Still catching up. I haven't seen you quite yet.
Okay.
Your forehead.
Any audio? Man, I wish this
We've
wasn't
got
so
audio,
far.
Billy.
Okay,
Hi.
cool. We've got audio. Awesome, great. Okay, now we can focus on the storms. No matter how many times I test this, there's always something going wrong. And
What about this little? What about this little cloud up from the south? Could it join this bigger storm?
let's see what's going on. I haven't really been
You're
here.
out of nowhere.
Okay, so there is a storm to our east. Man, of course, yet again, we're in the middle of all of the radars. So, a lot of chasers going down to the south cell. And so, but yeah, anyway, everyone, we've got a big tornado outbreak possible that's starting to go underway. Here, let's show you what we're looking at here. Looks like we might have a nice little updraft base over here. So, if you guys didn't get to join me for yesterday ones, Sister Pie and I were storm chasing together. She's out in the Tacoma next to me. And we got to see 3 or 4 tornadoes today. So,
Yep, yesterday. Not today.
yeah, not quite today. So, but anyway, so the third chosen one. We have been wondering how the drone is doing. Well, the drone didn't do anything yesterday, so we could go north up to this tornado warning. Unfortunately, it's a super hazy day, so it's just gray up that direction. Right now, we are looking, what, southwest?
Yes.
So there is a more isolated cell to the south. There is one to the east here that we could go after. It's not looking great, but these storms, we are in a tornado watch, so the conditions are favorable for any of these storms. So I came down south because it sounded like the storms were going to remain more isolated, but on the radar, they are all over the place and kind of congealing nicely. What?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. So the storm we're looking at is actually another south cell. So the one to our east should be to our left. But
oh wait, no, this is an updraft base. This one is probably that very light green blip that's right on top of us. You know, it's so hazy.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way we can see neighboring stores here because it's so hazy. Here, I'll show you guys how hazy this is. So it looks like we can see the anvil up here, just barely like that bright spot. There is the anvil of the storm to our southwest. So I think it's just might be a matter of waiting and see what happens. But yeah, that's right, the dude. There's a huge 15% probability right now. So that basically means Oklahoma City has a 15% chance of getting a tornado today. So there's a few other chasers in this gas station too. Oh, I can get the GoPro set up. GoPro. Which app is... Okay, GoPro. Let's turn the GoPro on. And let me refresh the YouTube page. I tried to get Facebook to go live again. And it was showing a preview and hit go live, and it just brought me back to the edit page. And I was like, Facebook. Gosh. So, yep. Moore and Joplin are both in the risk today. Sister Pie, younger Sister Pie, who lives in Southwest Missouri, is under the gun too. I don't think I've ever seen her in a 13% chance of storms. Okay, GoPro, can't find the GoPro. Let me go turn it on manually.
Boo.
Okay. Okay, now it's turning on. Ooh, it is muggy out there. That's for sure.
Us Coloradans aren't used to that. All you who live here in Oklahoma are probably like, this isn't muggy. This is normal.
No, they're gonna say it's muggy too, but they're gonna be like, but at least the temperature's nice, even though 84 degrees is not nice. It's just not.
Spoken like a true Colorado.
And so the tornado warning expired, so I am glad we did not jump on that right away. So, why can't I find the GoPro? Well, if it's turned on, can we just cut to it? Sweet. Okay, it's on. We don't need to connect to it. And it's, like, oriented right. And there's Sister Pie back there. Everyone say hi to Sister Pie behind us.
Hello! All the storm chasers behind me are like, who are you waving at? Chiclet says hi to you. She came up to the front seat.
Chiclet.
Chiclet.
There, now I'm connected to it.
Yes. The brown Australian Shepherd.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been... Okay, that storm to the south, across the Red River, it is coming towards us. How's it looking? Is that a hook showing up on the radar? A lot of storm chasers. Yeah, that's a hook. Want to go for that southern storm?
Go for it. I shall follow.
Munster. I do have no idea how to pronounce that.
Munster.
Yeah, can you punch that in on your app? Where is it? I can't find it.
You're looking at the one near Bowie?
Maybe? I don't know. The southern storm. Okay, Munster. 40 minutes away.
But Bowie is your favorite, not your favorite place to be, but you did
Yes.
a video of Bowie.
Well, we're not going to get there in time. Oh my gosh, why is there a tornado report north of us? It hasn't showed up on my phone yet. Is this just a funnel cloud? Funnel cloud. That's just it. Two miles to my northeast. Interesting.
Right,
Northeast looks like there's nothing. Well, but that's all a mess. This storm down here is way more isolated, so I think we should go.
Where are you going? Down?
Back on the interstate. So,
Can't see nothing around here.
yeah, there were like 3 semis there. I might stop back in there and see if I can interview some people. Ooh, I need a pillow. My arm, driving 12 some hours a day, my arms just get so tired. And I've just not had time to go to the gym, trying to get everything set up. All right, we got a nice looking hook down there. 40 minutes is the ETA.
What's your location?
Munster.
Rooster?
Munster.
Munster. Okay.
All right. Whew. There's a few other chasers around here too.
M-U-E-N?
Yeah.
S-E-E-R?
Mm-hmm. Texas.
Okay.
All right, where's the entrance ramp up here? Okay, there it is.
The next right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, going south on I-35. Been spending a lot of time on I-35 lately. So. I need to put on my wrist brace and figure out where it is. Going south. Crossing the Red River. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Great to have the live stream going. One of these days I'll get Facebook Live going as well. But it might take a little bit. So... But I wanted to make sure I went live when I did, because I didn't want to get cut off guard again. That was a pain to troubleshoot the live stream. What was happening is I couldn't get access to my video switcher because I recently brought in my own router to connect to the Starlink router. And now my router is doing all of the routing and broadcasting the Wi-Fi. I did that so I could have better control over what signals were being broadcast in the car, and then that way it won't and I did some tests, and it didn't interfere with the drone nearly as much. And so I now have a wired connection. The live stream now has a wired connection to my phone hotspot, my T-Mobile hotspot, and my Starlink router. So the laptop shouldn't be using any Wi-Fi. Actually, let me just turn that off. USB tethering. Let me get that connected. You still there, Sister Pie?
Yep, still here. Right behind you. It's real dark to our east, real light to our south.
Yeah, that does appear to be the storm. Or what it's probably doing is the storm above us is casting a lot of shade.
I guess we're headed to our west.
We're now getting a view of the anvil of our storm. So might have to change the location to just basically the Red River. Okay, cool. We've got AT&T hotspot. Okay, as much because for some reason it's been shutting off automatically. Okay, there are so many spotters here. And so, man, I was looking at some of the damage for Grinnell, Kansas. That's the tornado that Sister Pie and I were on yesterday. Whoa, traffic slows to 35. And it is... And they got hit hard. It was a really powerful wedge that hit them. Like one building, I saw a picture that was basically slabbed. So, it's definitely going to get an EF3. We'll see if it gets an EF4 or not. I would bet on an EF4. Yeah. It was kind of surreal. I posted on Twitter. If you guys want to go check out X, I think I have it linked in the description this time. I posted a time-lapse of the Grinnell, Kansas tornado roping out from my dash cam. And it ropes out, like, right behind a rainbow. It's just like, you know, rainbows are great and all, but that was a nasty tornado that was in front of it, so... So what are the storms doing up in northern Kansas? Nice isolated cell going into OKC. Of course. I told you, Sister Pie, we were going to drive by, right by a great storm driving down here.
Yeah.
It's just like... Well, the problem is no one really knew what was going to happen today. I mean, the HER tried. It kind of looked like the storm mode would be a little more isolated down here. But it's pretty messy. At least the storm we're going towards is a little better. Is this 75 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can definitely speed up. I've just been following.
Section forming just to our south. Keeps creating new storms.
Yeah, this is all in the tornado watch, right? Yeah, this is all in the tornado watch. Alright, well, we're gonna see if we can get you guys a tornado today. We stopped by at Chick-fil-A for lunch, and man, it was mobbed. The Chick-fil-A employee came up, he's like, "Are you Storm Chaser?" It's like, "Whoa, I work in such and such place, and they shut down the whole place because of a tornado that was nearby." It's always fun to talk to people like that, other people.
So you worked at Chick-fil-A and the other place? Who brought you your food, right?
Yeah, the guy who brought me my food, right, was like, "Are you a Storm Chaser?" But yeah, that was fun. And then there were some bikers this morning. I'm like, "Are you going storm chasing?" They were smoking pot. And so they're like, "We're heading west. How's it looking over there?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, west, you're fine. I mean, there might be some severe storms in eastern Colorado, but they'll be pretty spotty." That was, and we spent the night in Salina, Kansas. Okay, we should probably, tons of people are oh, here comes the road construction. On the Dallas radar, we still have a nice little hook there. Alright, severe thunderstorm, only 30 miles per hour. Okay. Father Pie is asking, why is there a tornado symbol on the radar right on top of I-35? That was a report of a little rope funnel cloud that was up north. So, and that's why they did not tornado warn it, because it was just something, just a quick little blip. So, nothing too crazy.
And it was northeast of 70, it was on 35.
Yeah.
They said northeast of my location.
But, like, to go after that, we'd be driving through rough rain, pouring rain and hail at this point. Yeah. It was a very narrow stretch, but...
Pretty cool. I feel Missouri's full of limestone, right? That's why there's all those caves.
Limestone?
Yeah. I'll if I can correct me on that. Because at first the rocks look kind of volcanic, but I don't think they are.
What's volcanic?
The rocks just look volcanic.
Oh, in the Ozarks? No.
Yeah. And South Oklahoma, at least on the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Many of you know what the rocks are in Oklahoma. Put it in a chat.
Right.
Ooh,
Okay.
I can see cumulus. Yay, we're getting out of the
Blue sky. Waves, Sister Pie. I'm live on you. Oh, rope.
live on me.
We've got a rotating wall cloud storm report. Let's go back to this. That's exciting. Sister Pie, I don't have my directions pulled in because I turned off Android Auto to hotspot directly to the computer.
9.7 miles. We're taking exit 498A as an apple.
498A. What's our ETA to Munster? Man,
23 minutes.
that's it? Wow.
Yeah.
Have we crossed the Red River yet? No. Oh, okay.
Texas
That's right.
Oklahoma border's coming up.
Yeah. The Red River has meandered so far south that at any other part of the Red River we would have crossed it by now. It's funny, they always put these massive casinos right on the border.
How many LED screens is that billboard right there?
It's really kind of sad because, you know, the bigger they are, the more they've taken advantage of impulsive people. So yeah, like Vegas, probably what they're going. Trying to stretch my back.
No, I didn't quite expect to go all the way to Texas, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, the 15% chance goes all the way down here. Whoa, the wind just shifted. I can really hear the wind on Starlink up above. It's probably tough for it to come through for you guys, but yay, more road construction. Whee!
Back down to 60. Whee!
Yeah, we drove through a lot of speed traps, like, and Sister Pie had a police car pull out right behind her.
And he followed me a long ways. Like
How long do you think it was?
It was a long, you know.
Sister Pie, you know you're not supposed to run from the cops when they turn their lights on.
He was just nicely following me, and I finally looked at my rearview mirror enough to see that my hatchback, well, not hatchback, my topper, I'm driving a truck, so the topper has a window that look, what are they called? Hydraulics? Not hydraulics.
Shocks.
Are they shocks?
Yeah.
Shocks to hold up the window, and it had unclipped. It was just dangling there, so I think he was following me just to see if anything would fall out of my truck. But I saw it took the next day because there's my
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that you're the back of your truck. Sorry, I didn't see that myself.
I was a little worried about the wholesale.
Yeah.
But it's not back to so
Man, most of their roads are really great, but this one's crummy. It's really loud too.
5 miles to the exit.
Cool.
Maybe the best.
So, I wonder if we need to be aggressive with this storm at all. We could just wait for it to come to us. Oh, Cold Tilly is calling. Alright, if I merge in Cold Tilly. Mr. Tilly.
I don't care.
Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, merging the call.
Really?
Mr. Tilly! Say hi to the live stream.
Hello, live stream. How's the storm chasing?
Well, very messy complex of storms. So we're going down south to try to find a more isolated one. But there's a huge tornado chance. Huge tornado chances today.
Hi, Mr. Tilly. Mr.
Hello.
Pie here. Hello.
So, where are y'all at right now?
We just crossed the Red River, going south down into Texas, south to Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you just get off work?
So have you seen anything yet? I'm guessing like on the...
Yes. No, not yet today. Yesterday we saw 3 or 4 tornadoes. And I was drone into one, but most of them dissipated when they got within range.
Like they the drone the drone was
Yeah. Another drone team, though, they got their FPV drone into a tornado, and it was a beautiful one, too. The drone was just spinning in circles right above the ground circulation.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I will. That's for sure. Hopefully today.
Persistent.
Mm-hmm. That's what it takes. And also some tips and donations. Appreciate all of that. Man, the stream has been really glitchy.
2.5 miles to our exit.
Head south to our exit.
What?
What did you say?
2.5 miles to our
Okay.
exit.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. But yeah. What are you up to, Mr. Tilly?
Oh, nothing much. Are you in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car. Sister Pie is in her car.
Okay, is your sister driving?
Yeah, we're both driving.
Well,
We're driving separate from me.
Okay, because I can hear her perfectly fine. I can barely hear you.
Interesting.
So...
I have an earbud in. Fixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of road noise. I mean, I could try talking louder. Does talking louder help?
That helps, yeah.
Okay. I can just do this for the next hour. It'll be great.
Exit 498A, by the way.
I thought y'all were in the same car, so I was like, clearly she must be driving because I'm like, that's why I was like, maybe he's doing something, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I should have... The microphone I installed for this head unit, maybe I should have gotten... We're about to exit, and the... I'm getting off this noisy road here soon. It doesn't say A, it just says 498.
I'm at a half mile from A, apparently.
Okay, I'm exiting. Oh, it says exit 499 now. Thanks, Mr. Tilly. Man, the stream is glitching really a lot.
Where'd you go?
Ugh, huge potholes. Took exit 499. 499.
He doesn't have his GPS up.
Well, I just pulled it up. It's just blocking the radar.
I feel like this isn't even a road right now.
Yeah, did you get any thunderstorms recently, Mr. Tilly?
Yeah, you had some earlier this weekend.
Yeah, were they any good?
Last weekend. I mean, they were okay. They weren't like anything to write home about.
Okay, I'm taking 82, Highway 82, Sister Pie.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a frontage road, so I was able to catch to it really quickly.
With the correct information.
Yeah. Okay. one thing I could try doing is turn on a setting called B frames. Maybe that would help a little bit. Okay, is this storm worth going? It has a hook on it, but it's going for the river, so.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I got off the interstate. That's it. Yeah, phone calls try to noise cancel all of the background noise. So the more noise there is, the harder it is to. Okay. Yeah, Sister Pie. I don't think we need to be. If the storm is moving more north, so might get stuck against the Red River. Let me pull over here and navigate a little bit. Okay. All right, we can park here, right? And hang out for a second
This
here.
is Farm Bureau Insurance. Gonna get insurance while you're here?
Sure. Hey, can I get a comprehensive deductible plan for just today? That's all I need it for. Is just today. Okay, so. Oh my gosh. You guys get a lot of digital noise. Stream or not stream. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, let me try restarting the stream, maybe at a lower bit rate, and maybe with keyframes turned on. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. And so now we're just streaming at 720p, and even this whole stream is okay. Yeah, the storm is northern turn anyway, and this is where we're at, and so there's the inflow on it, and so it is. So I'm sorry, Sister Ty, but I think we're gonna have to go back north. Lovely. My favorite. Is there a cross? No.
Bakerville, like it's gonna go over Marietta.
Yeah.
Marietta, sorry.
Yeah, it definitely took a twist for sure. All right. How's?
Not a single tornado warning right now.
Not yet, at least. It did sound like that it might take until the evening when the low-level jet ramps up. Okay, so if you guys have a chance, oh man, I'm still glitching hard on here. Or maybe, no, I think my preview of the stream is really behind. Let me refresh it. I should have
Did Tilly leave?
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're so quiet.
Well, I'm just listening. So.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry I'm not super available to talk right now.
Oh, that's fine. I honestly, I saw you were doing this, and I just totally I so it's on me.
No worries. But
Don't
Okay.
mind having you on the stream. Gives us something more to talk about.
Yeah, okay, but then again, the more I preview the stream, the more it's going to interfere with everything else, so...
That's okay on my end, Pi.
Yeah? Okay, seems like it's working again. Yeah, I really dropped the bit rate a bit more, so it's supposed to adaptively adjust the bit rate, but...
There I saw the glitch a little bit, but it was like 1.
Okay, let me get the
normal.
T-Mobile hotspot working again. Let me see if I can find it. Man, why is my AC cranked so much? Okay. Okay, this is really hot, but is this thing connected? Looks like it's connected. Battery fully charged. At work. But it is... I wonder if this USB cable isn't working anymore. What do you think, Sister Pi? Should we go up north?
Probably north.
Okay. Right where we just were. Okay, cool. All right, so...
Yeah, it's not that far from where we are.
Okay, we've got the T-Mobile hotspot. We've got my personal hotspot. We've got Starlink. So, and we lowered the bit rate. Oh man, I'm seeing some glitches from a few seconds ago. When was the thumbnail photo taken? Just yesterday. So yeah, I just took that in the car here. Yeah, we probably need to hurry.
Tornado Tucker. Calm down, glitch. Yeah, I'm seeing the glitch.
Okay, that's really a bummer. Let me go... I mean, this could just be a bad spot. Let me go down to... Let me drop the bitrate even more.
I mean, we did get that really weird cell phone thing when I was turning around. Like, there's some interference right here.
Could be. Yeah, be right back.
Sunglasses.
Alright, am I live?
For the first time in hours.
Okay, I think I'm finally live again. That was weird. All I did is I started and restarted it, and then it wasn't reconnected, and then I stopped it and started it again. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. This is quite an adventure to try to work. I'm just waiting for confirmation on my stream to... Cool.
I see your picture.
And we're back. We're back.
Yep, you're on.
All right. We gotta take a left. I'm ready, Sister Pie. Oh, okay.
I'll follow you.
All right.
Ooh, the hook just appeared on radar.
Is that
last frame just went stoink. I have Thackerville on my GPS.
Looks like there's a
Big
new...
left, man.
Well, there was my chance to leave, but... Okay, I'm probably just gonna have to take the chance to go, and then you'll probably have to go. Yeah, there's like a new hook that has formed on the radar.
Do a
But
U-turn.
man, this truck is going so slow over here.
We could just do a U-E. Turn back
Yeah.
and do a U-E.
Okay. In 1 second, we'll be able to... Okay, there's a turn lane. I'm just gonna pull into the turn lane.
It's coming right behind you.
Woo! Okay. Sheesh. That was a busy road to get on without an intersection. All right. So looks like someone else reported a wall cloud. Oh, that one's old.
Yeah,
That one's new.
Well, that's kind of cool.
We are kind of far from the radar, so it's not like we can tell if the storm is really organized or not from this distance. But one.
We'll turn left here to get on north.
Okay, keep left. That's not that. North, keep left. Okay.
Mr.
Alright.
Tilly left.
Yeah, he got home, so he was probably calling just to chat, and he didn't realize. Okay. Why are there so many numbers on the sent part of the fundraiser thing? I know, it's been driving me nuts. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So. Oh, what's Sister Pie?
Yeah, should we call each other back to get a better...
Sure.
Well, you sound okay now.
I'm gonna take advantage when I'm at a stoplight to do stuff like that.
Okay, turn left here.
You sound much better.
You sound way better.
Mm-hmm. Green arrow, lovely. Alright, we get to go drive back into casino country. Man, where Sister Pie and I grew up in Montana, there were a ton of casinos up there. There was like over 100, and we lived in a small town too. It was what, 60,000?
Yep. It's because there were Indian reservations all around. And
Yeah, that's...
a lot of them would come in to gamble.
Yeah, that's really sad that they're so susceptible to that. Though it's definitely not limited to just Native Americans, so...
Weird frontage roads. Luigi's. I ought to eat at Luigi's. Italian restaurant. Delicious.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see the sun. It's like the first time since this morning.
So this... Okay, finally. We're getting on the interstate.
Yeah. Then we'll let you get on up here.
Texas really likes their frontage roads. Okay, now let's speed up.
I couldn't hear them.
A lot of tire rubber here. Woo, our favorite road is back. Next year I'm gonna upgrade to some bigger tires, so hopefully. Because my car has very tiny tires, and I lifted it, so I've always had the option of putting it back on. So, and the velocity looks really weird on this storm. Going back across the Red River, which all of these storm chasers are going to have to cross the Red River, and I'm not sure if they have a crossing or not.
There are other storms forming to the southwest.
Well, we have to. Well, I'm glad that you're also having trouble on this road, considering that you have like double the size of tires that I do.
There's tractor trailers, fish tank, and a teeny bit.
So it might not be until this evening before tornadoes start dropping. But what's the one doing over the OKC? Oh, it looks like it's wreaking a little bit of havoc. Nothing tornadic, but this road is so much smoother. But we are coming back into the haze.
Speed limit just dropped to 60.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going down a hill and I started speeding up. Okay.
It's dark and menacing. Now our sunshine's leaving.
Hey! We have a tornado warning again.
What?
Just radar indicated, but it's pretty far north. So maybe where we started the stream was a good spot. We'll see. Might be rain wrapped, but if there's a view, we're gonna get it. There's a little bit of trees around here and rolling hills, but which is to be expected along a river, but nothing too bad. So
Look like entering gloom all over again. Got some sunshine back to gloom.
yeah, there's a lot of chasers being very aggressive with this storm, but it's so hard to be aggressive with when there's something like the Red River, because I mean, you guys may not realize, like, oh well, you know, if there's a river coming, why don't they just go across a bridge? And there actually isn't that many. Like when you're on a road trip and you're just taking the interstates, it's just you know, it's just gonna take you over one of those few river crossings, so you just never even really think about it until, man, I really need to slow down. Keep expecting that the speed limit is more than 60. But spotters. Okay, it does seem like there is a crossing, but it's like in the hail core. So alright. Going across the Red River. Woo! There it is, everyone. Looks pretty red. Man, looked like there was some flooding in it not too long ago. There was a bunch of trees and stuff. Looks like they're building a new bridge over here. And it's focusing on the car, of course. That's what I get for not... Yeah. That's what I get for not having, did I even switch to that camera? No, I didn't even show you guys. Sorry about that. You know, one day I'll be good at camera switching and driving, but...
You need just a little button on your steering wheel.
Okay, people are speeding up. I think the speed limit went up. They're speeding past us, so... Okay. Coming back up to the giant.
And exit, you're not supposed to be.
Nope. Alright, so we got a tornado warning up north. And here I try to get this. What?
There's an object in the road.
Yes, I'm passing it right now. It's a very rubbery object.
Okay, speed limit 65 here.
Yeah, it's so easy to miss speed limit signs. Okay, I think some chasers are bailing and going down to the next storm, but we bailed on a few storms and gone farther south, so at some point we're just gonna have to, excuse me, to just commit to one, though. And they might have only tornado warned it because it is so far away from the radar that they just can't tell that it's not producing a tornado. So on a day like today, it's usually safer for them to warn more storms to cover their bases when it looks like there's any hint of a tornado. Don't hit our workers, Sister Pie. $10,000 fine. If you got a $10,000 fine, how much would that, like, would you be able to afford that in your emergency fund right now?
I do not have enough of that emergency fund. I just spent $1,600 in this truck already, so my emergency fund is very small.
I see.
Trying to sell some things when I get home.
Yeah, sure. Although, Sister Pie, she is about to pay off her house. Like, she has a house in Colorado Springs. It's worth like 3 times what she paid for it.
But 3 years left. And the first time not having a roommate, so I'm feeling the pinch of no roommate rent.
Yeah, I used to rent from Sister Pie.
I'm gonna have a couple interns move in this summer. Maybe one of them will hang on and be a roommate after that. We'll see. One of them actually says she likes storms. She's from Alabama. She put in her little bio, I like everything nature and storms. So we were like, that's interesting. In fact, they want to do a Zoom call because they move in 10 days. And I haven't scheduled one yet because I've been too busy storm chasing.
Yeah, you know, gotta focus on what's important, right?
Then the other intern grew up with Australian Shepherds, so she's like, I'm so excited I have Australian Shepherds. So, should be a fun summer. I got behind a really slow car. Why am I just sitting here? Just hanging out at 55 miles an hour, not even thinking about it.
We get so excited on talking about our storms. But yeah, there was once, I remember reading the bio on this gal's work program, and she said, such and such likes to do this, 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 and storm chasing. And I'm like, what? There's another woman that likes storm chasing? And I was like, I need to meet this gal. And I was able to, because it was in the same building that Sister Pie was working at. And I did meet her, and nothing happened, and I was very sad. And then she married someone else.
Married someone else. I don't remember who that was.
But now I just got to marry someone that's willing to go on a storm chase with me, which I am just as excited about. Man, what happened here? Like, what's... Wow. That must have been windy. Whatever caused that. No idea if that was a tornado or not. Yeah, there was like this awning that's just flipped over upside down up against a tree back there. Okay, well, so there's a little bit more rotation, and so this storm has 2 hooks on it. It's really tough to make out because if you guys are looking at radar yourself, I don't think I'm close enough for it to show up on our radar.
The dark clouds.
Yes, it is very dark up here. And so there's 2 hooks, and the southern hook is not tornado warned. The northern hook is. But the southern one looks like it might have a little bit more. Severe thunderstorm for destructive baseball size hail. Man, this is a great view. I really wish. Ooh, I can actually see some storm structure over here. I'd have to set up my side camera. There's a little bit of scud over there. I mean, I can try to point the camera, but... Yeah, there's no way you guys are going to be able to see this. Especially since it's... Now there's trees. I tried. So...
Oh, this is good. I see it.
So, now we're back into the hilly trees. My favorite.
Just find a hill to camp out on.
Wow, there's storm structure now. Okay. Autofocus is letting me down. No one's passing me. There, that should be good. Okay, if we found an overpass, that's probably our best bet to view from. Come on, why are you changing my north direction? Okay, we're about to drive into this. This, all of a sudden, this, we were in a gray mass. And now we're, yeah, these are really turbulent clouds. Shoot, there isn't an exit for quite a while. $5 miles. I don't want destructive baseball-sized hail.
No. Okay, we are 9 miles from Marita, and that's right on the edge of the storm right now, so I think we're okay at 5 miles. Like Marita, interesting enough. So,
we're 9 miles from what? Marita?
Marita. Yeah. And that's right on the edge of the storm.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully we can go south.
You pull up at 5 miles, we should be okay.
There's some people still over here.
Yeah, look at that little scud straight ahead.
Which, without a pull-off to take, yeah, what do you do?
Your flashers?
Yeah, if you're stopped on the interstate, yeah, put your flashers on for sure.
Well, it looks like the overpass is right ahead, right in front of you.
Yeah. Okay, it's 2 cars. They may not be stopped for the tornado warning.
So you want me to pull over with you?
Oh no, I'm not pulling over. No.
Oh, there's a car pulled over with their flashers. I thought it was you.
No.
Okay. Cool. Also, that's the really good tail.
Okay, I would show you guys this structure, but it's we've got a little bit more time before it matures, so
It's really cool and dash cams.
man, it got really dark. This looks like we just went under a whale's mouth, which would indicate to me storm outflow.
It says circulation is due west.
I think a lot
So
of
you're
chase.
going to this overpass?
Oh man, more tolls? Or maybe that was just for the way station.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
Overpass is a wait station.
Okay, so
Little clouds over.
yeah. I want to get to this overpass soon and be able to take a U-turn. But yeah, this is like the last exit. Like, we cannot miss this exit, or we'll be driving through. I guess there's not like pink and stuff on the radar, so that makes me feel better about punching through it.
And there's some kind of rotations on the radar. We're in west.
Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe trying to form a wall cloud, maybe.
All right.
Exit 15. Fine.
By the way, thank you so much for whoever sent the super chat. I'll take a look at it when I have a chance.
We're taking exit 15 or 5.
Maybe? I don't know. It's coming up here. Okay, yes, exit 15. There's a lot of cars stopped on me. Well, that one didn't even have his flat. That one looked like an abandoned car, so. Okay. Let's pull over up here. Okay, finally. We're getting off the interstate. Whew. Interstates make me nervous because, like, I'm fine stopping on the interstate if there's like a tornado in front, or if other people have stopped and I can kind of get in between cars, but it's always kind of risky stopping on the interstate. So definitely don't want to be the one car to stop. Okay, I'll be able to turn here in soon, but okay.
Exit 15. Alright, did you go towards the shell?
Oh yeah, that's where we started from.
Oh yeah, we're back in the same shell. Should have just hung out, I guess.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Whales, no.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
we
I
did
like
our
that
southeast.
view, so I am going to go up there. My phone keeps saying tornado warning. Tornado warning.
It looks really cool to our southeast with the whale's mouth.
Oh, man, this is the, this is where the chaser party is right now. They took our spot.
No, should have stayed.
There's a lot of chasers here. I'll turn around so you guys can see in a second, but. All right, there we go. Oh, I need to stretch. Everyone just kind of looks like, hey, how's it going? How's the weather? Seen anything good? Me neither.
Couple chasers going. Like turning into a full parking lot up here.
No,
There's another one on the other side.
Yeah. Okay, now we need to decide if we want to wait for this storm.
It is looking interesting over there.
I should probably make more space in case more chasers come up here.
Have you looked over to your right?
A little bit of scud.
Looks like more than scud to me.
Okay, I'm gonna pull backwards because there's more.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's rotating.
Fox Weather, America's weather team.
Oh, I need to stretch
over there. Yeah, a lot of driving in the car, so.
Oh, he's awake.
Yeah, we'll wait for it to come a bit longer. Okay, let's take a look at the super chat. Thank you so much, Storm Chaser. So, who is a storm chaser? She was probably out of my league. That's awesome. So, that's amazing. Man, I online dated for 2 years. I sent so many messages to women, and I saw a girl posing in front of a rocket. I saw, oh man, is my live stream cutting out? It was at least. Yeah, I probably have some decent congestion with other people live streaming now, but
He doesn't like this town.
I think
This
I
is where
was
he had issues last time.
Oh yeah, I think I was able to get away with a bit rate of half a megabit once, so I might try that. I brought it down to 1 megabit, and so. No, the rotation I'm seeing is not correlated with the couplet. I think a lot of people are dropping south to the next storm. Wow, more tornado warnings to the northeast. Yeah, that storm over Oklahoma City really isn't doing much. This cable gets a little loose. Gotta keep turning on USB tethering. Anyway, let's check out some of your other comments on here. So, here comes the gorilla tail. Oh, lovely. Okay, a little bit of discussion. Lag. Sorry about that, Tornado Tucker. Glitching now. You should have seen the chaser party in Pratt yesterday. Yeah, I bet. There was a crew from the Netherlands there. Yeah. I realized when I first saw that storm down there that we could have made it. But I'm like, nighttime wedge. And I really if I hadn't gotten anything that day, I would have done it, but it was wanted to wait. Sorry. Lose my train of thought. Since I had seen something that day, I wanted to get that footage and stuff posted. So. Alright, here's... If you guys want to see at least something, we could watch Storm Chasers play Frisbee together.
There's a guy over here by the gas station who came out and he's looking south, like, I don't know about this storm. Sorry, go to...
There we go. Or we could watch a storm chaser walking her dogs.
While they're pooping.
Mm-hmm.
It's just squatting.
What app do you use, Pi? So I am using Radar Omega to to show my location in reference to the radar. So we're just waiting for this tornado warning to come up north and see if it decides to do anything. And but to navigate and everything, I'm using radar scope, or navigate for my main radar. Yeah, it's a $10 app, but I highly recommend it. There's a lot of tools in it, but you know, if you just hit the GPS button and just use reflectivity, you'll be good to go. All right, younger sister pie. Storms look like, for younger sister pie, she lives in southwest Missouri. So we're keeping an eye on the radar for her as well. And this is what's coming up into her. So she's up here in Monette, and it looks like there's a big complex of storms coming up towards her. So we'll have to keep an eye on her for that. She's really nervous today. So we're going to have to let her know. Yeah. Need more water.
Water.
Okay, this might be a good time to go pee. So. Alright, let's see. What else is. Have you gotten struck by lightning again? No, I haven't gotten struck by lightning again. The ratio of men to women on dating apps is 12-1? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I mean, that would explain why my wife, when we met on the dating app, that it took me 2 years to find someone to marry, and it only took her a few months. Okay, there's some storm out. Looks like there's some storm outflow heading for us. Sister pie.
I'm gonna throw away this stuff.
Looking at these scud clouds above you, they're coming towards us.
Yeah, they're like. Feel a couple sprinkles.
Feel a couple of them. But yeah, we're on one of the. There's only 3 tornado warnings right now. Oh, there's a 4th one. Look at that. Way up in Nebraska. Wow, and some funnel cloud, tornado, brief tornado. I guess we should have gone north, huh?
What time is it, Pie?
5:06.
No. You don't need the bed. Lightning. But that's the wind. Here comes that wind. Okay, I'll go back. Woohoo!
Yep. Storm outflow, just as I suspected. Let's open it up so we can hear a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this is...
the wind.
I would have expected if this was a tornadic supercell. Yeah, that would be more closer to the inflow. Well, I might go pee because I won't have much of a chance to do it otherwise. Would you like to keep the masses entertained? All 25 of them?
Hello, 25 masses.
Ooh, nice lightning strike over there.
Yeah. I am working on finding dogs food bowls for you to feed them.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, hello. Hi. In the secondary chaser vehicle, we have goji berry, black and white. We have Chiclet, the brown and white, and Little Rosie is hiding. Little Rosie is the grandma. Come here, Little Rosie. He's the...
Observe tornado warning! On a different storm, though.
You would.
Pi, can you pick me up a monster? Yeah, let me just go grab one really quick. Got nothing better to do.
A monster?
Alright, I'm just going to leave the camera pointed at you. I will be right back.
Yes. I'm shooting little Rosie who's hiding.
Okay.
There's little Rosie. She's 12 years old. She wishes she were home instead of here. She hasn't eaten any dinner yet. Gosh. But she finally drank some water.
It's only 5 o'clock, so...
I mean, yesterday she refused to eat.
Okay.
It's a little stressful. You don't throw it all through.
Okay, you can actually talk directly into the camera, so there's no delay on the phone call if you want.
Hello, camera.
Whatever. You can keep doing your thing. I'm going to go pee.
Directly. Yes, feel free. Alright, I'm gonna find their food bowls.
Alright.
Go, Goji. Go, Goji, go. Go, Goji, go. I will not leave it. Bye. Alright. Still trying to locate. I slept in the back seat of the truck last night. So seats got put in weird places. And I kind of remember having to lay off dog bowl at one point, so I moved it. Okay, found one dog bowl. Ah, I found two. Wait, Gucci beer. Wait, Gucci beer. So I expected today to be a little bit further north, like in Oklahoma. Of course, we're back in Oklahoma now, but I didn't quite expect to be down in Texas today and to drive all the way across the entire state of Oklahoma. And I think tomorrow's tornado risk, if I can speak into this, but it looks like it's going way into eastern Missouri. And maybe you all have an update. I haven't looked at it in a few hours, but we're thinking that might be a little too far east than we want to go. And it gets really into the Ozarks with lots of trees. And we prefer to stay out of the trees. We like we're Coloradans and we're born and raised Montanans. Montana's the big sky country, which is very true. You can see for miles and miles, and there's you can drive there and there's not another car anywhere to be seen. We got goji berries and Chiclet's dinner's here. Oh, you're excited. Here's goji berry. Oh, here comes Chiclet. Okay, let's move this bag anyway. Anyway, big sky country. They don't have very many tornadoes up there, but Colorado can be wide open plains. Same with Kansas. Yeah, so I tried to sleep back here with all 3 dogs. Didn't sleep the greatest. I had an air mattress that fits, and you can actually push the seats forward, and there's an air mattress bubble that kind of goes down here where your feet are, and it becomes wider. But there was a hole in my air mattress. I had to go in the gas station, buy duct tape. Chiclet's like, where's my food? It worked for about half the night, and I woke up on. I mean, it's a cushion, so it's not the worst thing to wake up on. But it was like, box weather, sure. Watching, you can do a live stream with us in the background.
Broadcast. It looks like they're about to start broadcasting.
Go live. You're gonna go photobomb in the background.
Photobomb.
Wonder if there'd be land spouts among this whale smell. Anyway, it was a rough night. That's what I was saying. But we made it through. About 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. I finally got some decent sleep. I finally pushed Goji in the front seat, and that helped a lot. He's a big dog. They're 6 pounds or something.
Poor Goji.
I had to move a box to make room for her, and we all kind of breathed a sigh of relief. She's like, oh, and then once I accidentally kicked Rosie, and she yelped in the middle of the night. Poor little Rosie. It was pretty tight sleeping quarters. Yeah, and I could sleep in the back of the truck, but I'd have to move all my gear into the cab, and that'd be a big too. So, Pi has a much better sleeping arrangement than I do.
There we go. Now I can see Fox. Did your air mattress stay inflated?
No, only just half a night. There was flex tape there, which claimed it would do great on leaky air mattresses, but they wanted $19 for a roll of flex tape at the gas station.
Well,
$19. I spent $5 on duct tape instead.
I probably would have done it for a good night's sleep. I mean, we're still saving tons of money not going to hotels.
Very true, but it's not like I'm on a hard ground. I am on a couch cushion. Ooh, look at that cute little swirl right over us.
A little bit of turbulent weather.
Yeah. That'll be great for the Fox Weather live broadcast.
I mean, well, turbulence is pretty common over a whale's mouth.
I mean the truck bellowing his music.
Oh, where is that coming from?
He's at the gas pumps.
That is so loud.
Like he's purposely doing it, I think.
Yeah, that is a really cool swirl. I'm trying to figure out where it is on the camera. Oh, right there. There it is.
Robocall. No phone number I don't recognize.
You got a nice swirl above us. Oh, you can actually see that motion.
Where'd it go?
That's really neat.
I don't
But yeah,
see it
this is not tornadic, everyone. This is just turbulence, and turbulent clouds naturally have swirls in them. So, but it's still cool to look at. Whee! Okay, Sister Pie, where do you live now?
Where do I live? Like, city-wise?
I guess, sure.
We grew up in we were born in Billings, Montana, grew up in Great Falls, Montana, and we are now in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And, live in a nice little suburban neighborhood there. I have myself a yard big enough for the dogs and a garden. And that's about all I can handle with. Ooh, there's more turbulence up in that little white spot up there. It's all I could handle while working full time, being single and mowing and gardening, and then I'm taking care of two other people's yards, and I'm also leading a gardening class at work. So there's actually 4 gardens I take care of during the summer. Taking a garden break for this week. As soon as I'm back, I mean, I haven't looked at the forecast of Colorado Springs, but I think it's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. And so I did not plant most of my garden because I knew one more snowstorm was due. I'm curious. I have to flip AccuWeather. AccuWeather.
So it looks like that southern hook is getting a little closer to us, but I don't think it's going to do anything because of all of this outflow coming out of the storm. Like, the clouds should be going the opposite direction, which I guess it kind of is, but I should probably eat something because I'm going to get really hungry.
Oh, that's a good idea. You mean we have time for dinner tonight? Woohoo! I was so tired yesterday. I was like, I'll just eat in the morning.
Okay, I've seen enough swirling clouds.
Oh, what if your screen hasn't seen enough swirling clouds?
Well, that's all I was pointed at for a second there, was the streaming clouds. Ooh, that feels like a good stretch.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 40 degrees tonight in Colorado Springs, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they still have this tornado warned, but again, like, they have to keep them warned, so I shouldn't be surprised.
12 more minutes. I'd probably just sit here and wait for that other screen to come.
Yeah, possibly. We shall see. Okay, what do I want to
Spend the night
eat?
here.
Oh, I have yogurt. Yogurt sounds amazing right now. Let's see, can I get... Let me unplug this.
Is that a whole tour van? I think that's a whole tour van.
Maybe? Man, I'd be disappointed if I spent like $5,000 on a storm chase tour. And...
People look at clouds. I love it. I love cloud appreciation people.
You should join the Cloud Appreciation Society.
I would love to. I took some cool wave clouds today. Not wave clouds. What are they called? Ripple clouds, maybe? Chicken rice, anybody? Chicken rice and beans, all cold. But it's teriyaki.
Oh, I forgot I had napkins.
Pre-cooked. Don't worry, I'm not eating raw. In case Spotify is like, what are you eating?
Oh. Man, I got this knot in my back. Been sitting in the same position for so long. We could set up the toaster oven. And do you want to heat up anything in the toaster oven?
I really should do it on... I have like a teriyaki sauce, so I wouldn't want to mess up your tray.
I have some used aluminum. Wait, no, actually... No, I think I do have some well, in this backpack, I'm not sure if I do. But I do have some used aluminum foil from the Chick-fil-A I heated up last night.
Telling everybody our secrets. What happens on the road stays on the road. I mean, yeah, I'd be willing to heat up. You not taking over your dinner.
Well, I mean, until we... The only thing is it'll take a little bit to tear down if we need to go, like, to jump on this second storm.
I'm fine eating it cold, too. It's already cooked, so... I'm just gonna pile it on the rice and eat as much rice as I feel like I need. Want some watermelon, though? Got a big thing of watermelon.
There's a cool bolt. You missed the cool bolt.
Behind the truck. Want some watermelon?
Man, you look so cinematic now. Everything is out of focus behind you.
Watermelon. Freshly cut up for you. But our viewers can't try any. A little early for watermelon, but this is a pretty good one. So cinematic. What kind of lens do you have?
It's a full frame lens, so... Like, I really like using this lens because all of the raindrops are out of focus on the windshield, but it means I'm having to constantly refocus all the time.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Let me think about that song.
But yeah, so
On the stream?
if you're just joining us, everyone, we are on a tornado warning. That probably shouldn't be tornado warned. But it's the only one around. There are more storms coming up from the south that might get tornado warned. So we'll wait until they mature more before jumping on them. Meanwhile, we're taking a break. And so, thanks guys for hanging out with us. You know, while we wait, I guess I could troubleshoot the...
Facebook?
Well, I don't know what would happen if I disconnected the live stream from YouTube. Like, would it just end, or would I have to create a new stream?
Want some dinner, Rosie?
The wind just closed my door. There's a bunch of chasers across the street too.
Yeah, they have a little hill as well.
All right, let's watch. Which we could go up on the little hill, but
yeah, I just came down here for the dogs.
Zap. Getting a little windy.
Not currently. Too bad. Let's see if some chicken can entice Rosie to eat. Ooh, who's calling me? I'm not near my phone to see. Father Pie? Mr. Pie? Father Pie. Mind if I merge in?
Go for it.
Or can I?
One of these semis started up. Don't want to get in their way, but... Alright, we'll have to see what Father Pie has to say. He usually has been, Has anything cool happened? I just got back. No, I started the stream early because the storms were firing really early, and I even waited like an hour. And so, we're probably going to have to wait until the low-level jet ramps up.
Father Pie's here.
Which
He has a
normally
question
happens in the
for you.
evening. Yes, Father Pie?
Why does your upgrade live stream gear dollar amount say 155.7786163254?
Oh, I think it happens when people donate with Canadian, and it just, and the conversion rate as 100 decimals.
I wonder if somebody was donating amounts in pi or something.
Amounts in
3.151.
3.14159. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I got it wrong. Fox Weather Dad was streaming live right behind us here.
Yeah, I saw that. I was thinking of turning it on, but I didn't.
I don't think we were quite at their shot. Maybe somebody has a drone.
Yeah, I've seen... Oh yeah, it's those guys over next to us. I was thinking about flying mine around just to do a test with it. But it would be nice if we were in the middle of nowhere and I could fly it really far.
Oh. Really?
Well, Helen went to Walmart and got some milk and bread.
Helen, younger Helen went, or younger sister Pie went to Walmart to buy some milk sandwiches.
In case of a storm?
You went, but all the milk and bread was gone already.
Oh, people already made their milk sandwiches before she got there. You gotta be quick on it. You know, whenever storms come in, it's a time to celebrate with milk sandwiches.
I think I heard the guy she was talking to say that she bought the last LED flashlight they had.
Well, they did just get hit a couple of weeks ago, so
And
everybody's a little more.
And she bought a first aid kit, which is a good idea. She can have one.
Yeah.
So
The storms are so messy. First off, Brody, are you going to open the Digit domain this summer? No plans to reopen the Digit domain. So what I am really trying to do is revitalize this YouTube channel here. So I'm getting a head start by live streaming it because I'm already out here chasing anyway, and then after that, I'm going to start making storm chasing videos again. The dude, have you heard about the tri-state tornado that hit on May 16th? I think it was the same storm, but 700,000 people were left without electricity. Are you talking about the historic one from like 100 years ago? Which there is some contention that it was one tornado, because pretty much all tornadoes these days, they will end at some point, and then and then it'll hand off the updraft to a new circulation. Yeah, there is a tornado warning southwest of Sister Pie in Arkansas. Still has a ways to go before it gets to her, though. Oh, did they
There's Chasers Father Pie are here in the parking lot with us. They were playing frisbee because they're bored.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty funny. Chicklet barked at him. She's like,
Yeah, it's funny how that tornado warning just ends right at the Missouri border.
Oh, well, yeah, it's because the other National Weather Service office has not issued it. So the one in Arkansas has, but...
It's the edge of their jurisdiction, yeah.
they don't feel like the need or Hasn't quite come into their county yet.
Welcome back, Electro Bro. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're just waiting for the storm to mature.
Oh, she's having a thunderstorm right now.
Man, it's really calm out.
So it looks like Kalen's having a thunderstorm right now. Sister Pie is having a thunderstorm right now.
How's the weather in Montana today?
Sunny and gorgeous, blue sky, 60 degrees, light breeze.
And you got rain yesterday, right? Which is
A
unusual.
little bit, quarter inch.
I take a quarter inch.
Oh, this Discord group I'm a part of.
I'm kind of bummed because the long-term summer forecaster is predicting warmer than normal and less precip than normal, which is not good.
Yeah, you don't need any more forest fires out there, Montana.
No.
They usually mean the huckleberries ripen well up in Glacier National Park. Warm weather.
Yeah, if they didn't freeze, that's
Fox
I don't know
weather
what
truck's heading
temperatures
out.
are like up there, but
What weather, Brian?
quite the thunderstorm.
Is that a
Near
new
Dawn?
orchard?
Well, it's still southwest of Joplin.
You saying we should have gone to go visit younger Sister Pie after all?
Well, yes, you should.
We've talked about it.
Yeah, she still lived down in Seligman. This one's coming right at Seligman. The storm is not the tornado. There is a tornado warning. Looks like it could be heading right for Bentonville, home Walmart.
Not Bentonville. Bentonville, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this knot in my back.
So you're hoping that line of storm comes toward you eventually?
Well, no. We're hoping for it to drop a tornado and then we drive to it.
I see.
Yeah,
So how was sleeping? How was sleeping, Sister Pie?
It was rough.
You can
We
call
had
her.
a rough night, huh?
Yeah, you can call her Daughter Pie. That'd be fun.
Daughter Pie.
Yeah, my air mattress leaked. I had to buy duct tape at the gas station, and Goji decided I was more comfortable to sleep on than anywhere else in the truck.
Yeah.
She's a 50-pound dog.
Yeah.
And about 3:30 in the morning, like, my right hip would start to ache, and so I roll over and my left hip starts to ache.
Oh.
So
Did you get a thunderstorm after you stopped for the night?
no,
Really?
they kind of dissipated before they got to us, and they went south.
Glitching a little bit. I need to.
Wow.
Then we had a strange guy outside the car most of the night, from like midnight to 4 in the morning. But
Did what?
he just, a strange, he probably has schizophrenia or something. He just sat out there arguing with himself for 4 hours.
Oh, weird.
Never did anything. He just walked around and never touched anything. Just
Weird.
dog barked at him a couple times.
Yeah, so we had some great company for us as we slept at the truck stop.
So you never made it to Love, huh?
No, we got tired.
Got tired?
Yeah, I ended up going too far east, and it would have been another 40 minutes.
Yeah, I saw you. I see you. I saw when you were having to drive down through the town.
And then the thunderstorm did go right over the Loves, so it was good we were a little further. I would have been pretty nervous because it was still tornado warned for right up until it made it into that zone.
Huh.
But yeah, I finally shoved Goji in the front seat. I had to move some boxes, got her up there, and then I finally slept for like 4 to 6, I think.
Oh man.
There we go, Dad. I fixed your decimal.
Okay. You could. There was a sleep in right there. That sounded pretty good. You could have checked
Yeah.
it there.
I was tempted. There was some flex states there at the gas station, but they wanted $19 for it. But it bragged it was for waterproof, airproof, all that fun stuff. I opted for the cheap flex tape, and it was pretty flat after a while. But you know, the dog claws could go right through it and cause more holes too. In my air mattress, I mean.
So the
Yep.
radar's got another tornado symbol on I-35 just south of you.
Another tornado symbol.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it yet.
And
Yeah.
there's nothing on the radar.
But it just means the person's sitting there and they're seeing something at a distance.
So,
yeah.
Are you
they just
using
see it
radar
swirly
scope,
clouds.
Dad?
What?
Are you using radar scope?
No, I'm just looking at your radar on the TV.
Ooh, big thing.
Oh, you might be
On
seeing a
YouTube.
storm chaser.
Really?
Yeah, that's a storm chaser's logo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On radar scope, you can like tap on them and see their live stream.
Right.
That's confusing.
Amber, want to move up to? There's a better view up here, and there's we can go claim this spot up here. Want to go?
You're up on the hill?
Yeah, want to go up on the hill and claim that spot.
Sure. There's a big thing right on my lap, so that's right.
Yeah, I might go ahead and heat up some chicken strips.
Where's my key? Chicken strips.
Yeah.
How about just teriyaki chicken and Sam said? Pretty good.
Oh. What did you cook it at Billy's toaster oven?
No, I pre-cooked it at home, and I'm just eating it cold.
Oh.
Well, there's our storm.
I could.
All right, I'm setting up the toaster oven.
Fox weather left.
All right, we'll come to that in a second. Okay.
Kind of looking like tomorrow's storm chases way in eastern Missouri, and
Yeah.
All right, so everyone.
no parking, it says up here.
I got a tray table at the thrift store. And so, you see, the key to being a successful storm chaser, forecasting definitely helps, but the most important thing is endurance. And the more comfortable you can make yourself, the more endurance you have. So, that's what this is all about. So we got a tray table here. And
So Sister Pie has no endurance right now because she did not sleep well.
well, at least you're laughing about it.
Yep.
All right, let's get the
And laying down in a tight space is better than sitting up in a tight space. I'll take that.
Drones are flying, and they're not even outside the car yet.
There's a no parking sign right here.
We can move whenever someone asks us to. So, Father Pie, can we call you back and have you merge and you merge us?
Yeah, no, that's okay. I need to charge my phone anyway because I've got a meeting at church tonight and I have to record it, so I have to have a full charge on my
Gotcha.
phone. So okay, we'll be watching on TV.
All right, here we go, everyone.
It feels really late, though. It's only 4:30 there.
You got-
Huh?
Got the toaster
Yeah.
oven. Didn't I bring an extra extension cord?
Okay, we'll see you later.
See you, Father Pie.
Hey, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Love ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
Sorry, bye. If you're talking, I can't hear you on the phone very
Go ahead
well.
and hang up and call me back. Or just come over and hang out with me. That would work too. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Yeah, I thought I brought an extension cord. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Let me just point the camera to the back. And we'll just set this up here by this door. This is awesome. Okay. And we'll just got a 1,000 watt power inverter back here. I wish I had a wireless camera because then I could show you guys all this stuff. Okay, it is on. So we got the toaster tray. Is it heating up? Cool, it's heating up. How many watts are we using? We're at 900 watts. It's a 1,000 watt power inverter. Got a cooler back here. Got me some chicken strips. A little on the soft side because they've been in a cooler. It's a refrigerated cooler, but you know, not a freezer. Ooh, the power inverters are ramping up. Yeah. Come on. Do it. Open. It's perforated. Wow, my wife got me the big deal bag. There we go. Get these. Ooh, we do not want to put the salt packet in the fridge, that's for sure. Sister Pie, do you want any chicken strips? Okay. Alright. There we go, everyone. Here's what's for dinner. There's nothing quite like having a hot meal on a storm chase. Because I am more frugal than I probably need to be a lot of the times. But Brody was asking if Father Pie is a storm chaser. No, he's not. He taught natural disasters, so I was super excited as a kid whenever he brought home VHS tapes from the that he would show his class. So here's what the storm is doing right now. Just kind of hanging out there. It's no longer oh, well, never mind. We're my phone just went off saying that we're in a tornado warning now. So I wonder if that's for the south or not. It hasn't showed up on my phone yet. We will have to see. Okay. Tornado Joker. I have not been paying attention. Where the frick did you get a microwave from? It's not a microwave. This is even better. This is a toaster oven. I wish I knew where my HDMI extension cable was, because then I could show you guys my setup. Is this it? Aha! Here's the extension cable. Okay, and what camera do we want to use for this? That one's has kind of zoomed in. We'll just use the Sony. why not? Stop down the Sony and we'll uncoil this. And there we go. Okay. So let's take this, connect that to here, and connect this up here. Okay, and if I am right, I should be... Oh, I only thought I had ATEM control, but apparently not. Connection. Oh, cool, I do have it. Okay, so if I do this... There. We should be... Oh, that's probably pretty loud. Sorry, everyone. Okay, we are on the camera audio right now, so you guys should still be able to hear me. Water! Come on. There we go. Okay, let's zoom all the way out. Autofocus. Ooh, water. Okay, can you guys all still hear me? Hopefully that's the case. If you guys can give me a confirmation. I'm pretty sure.
Right now I can still hear you. But I'm about 30 seconds behind.
The stream. Looks like, no, yeah. Looks like it's working. So, okay. And then, boom. Sweet. Okay. All right, come on, wire. Okay.
I don't see a tornado warning.
My phone just went off. Oh, that's right. No. My phone, once you hang up from a call, then all the tornado warnings it tried to show you pop up. But anyway, so here's the toaster oven.
I almost laid this on top.
Yeah, this hot.
I decided not.
This is a full-blown toaster oven. Got my chicken strips cooking right there.
I thought all this time you just had a 4-slice toast.
Ignore all the crap in my car, but there's the power inverter right there going. We're at 12 volts right now, 850 watts. What? Someone's really excited maybe to go storm chasing. So yeah, we got lots of storm chasers around here. And so there's that one, there's all these people hanging out over here. So we're having quite the party. More storm chasers at the, is that an abandoned gas station? So we got this cloud that's looking kind of menacing. No, interesting, these clouds seem like they are moving back into the storm. So maybe that's a good sign, who knows. We got more storm chasers over here.
Playing frisbee.
Playing frisbee.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, a little menacing looking scud. So anyway, here's the Starlink antenna, if you guys haven't seen it yet. Ooh. Let me go around here, sorry. Okay, there we go. So we've got some plexiglass on there. I wonder how much this shakes. 4 120-pound magnets connected to the Starlink mount with just a mending bracket. So anyway, that looks good. Okay, here, let me flip the flippy screen around so I can see, except there's an HDMI cable in the way.
It looks like an abandoned gas station.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ooh, thank you. How did you get this done with all the stuff you were trying to do?
I only got 5 hours of sleep. Trying to, yeah, not having a, sorry, you were talking to me here on the street. I didn't have a car the day before we left, so I didn't get the car back till like 6 p.m. and then I could start packing for this trip. So I was up till like midnight.
What was wrong with your car?
I took it in to get the axle boots fixed, which you just did in the Prius, so I knew what they were, and I could sound somewhat educated when I asked them to fix the axle boots. But then they said I needed new tires. I had 2 leaks in 2 tires, and they said the tread was too little to repair, so they made me, well, I just replaced the back ones. We're watching the front tire, and it seems to be doing just fine. He has a nice compressor for the tire.
Oh yeah, nice air compressor. Oh yeah, that's part of the crap that I was showing you guys in here. This is so fancy. But anyway, to answer your question, what was your question? Yeah, it's a toaster oven. Got it from the yard. And the power inverter, pure sine wave, with that more power inverter, family got it. BDS tornado warning on the storm warning, you guys. Where is my phone? Right here. All right, let's just take a look at this. Let's see what this tornado warning is doing. Yeah, it's way. It's so rain wrapped. Ooh, starting to hear thunder around here. That's kind of fun. But let me turn this up a bit more. All right, how long does it take to heat up these chicken strips? I still got some more time. You know what, Sister Pie? What if we fly the drone around? That might be kind of fun, right? Do a test. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to chase way out east. It's like, we'd have to cross the Mississippi River.
It's like it's trying to be a lorry.
Nah, it's all high-based.
I still think it's cool.
Well, the wind is flowing into it, which is nice. It's so calm here. And what do you think, guys?
Mosquitoes are coming out.
What do you say for next season? We rig up a whole hail guard on top of our car. Just like that one over there. That would look good on a Prius, right? Just mount some bars and put a big metal grate on there. Is that what we should do on Pip over here? Get it mounted. So, that thing probably catches the wind nicely. Okay, so let's try flying the drone. Let's do something fun while we wait. This line of storms, it's basically turned into a line. Okay. All right, back on the car microphone. And so, okay, let's get the controller on. Where's the battery? Battery. Okay. And then grab the drone. Right here. Okay, that's on. Okay. This is a pretty noisy drone, so I probably won't fly it for too long. And so, not to mention, I'm still learning how to fly it in manual mode. I'll probably see if, let's see. You should open the chat on your phone so you don't have to go to your car to re-chat. Yeah, I could do that once I go out there again. No dang, is that watermelon? Yeah. Okay, we should be connected. So, oh, that's right, but we gotta connect this phone to that, and so now this phone is going to pull up the drone feed.
Your car noise was really loud on the stream.
Oh, was it? What noise?
Just the sound of the engine. And then when you turned it off, it was like,
Oh, really?
just a.
I could keep it on this audio.
I think just while your mic was.
We'll try that. We're on camera audio right now. Okay, cool. We've got a feed. Let's see if we can live stream to the laptop. Let me look at the URL, make sure it's the same. RTMP server. Why is it not showing me the URLs? Disable the ARM to change its settings. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 240. Okay, start live stream. Let's see if this works. Is it gonna connect? Cool, looks like it's connected. Let's change this. Hey, we got a drone feed. Cool. Alrighty. Let's put it on the car here. This is a really nice way to launch. And we should be able to see the drone, right? If I go back to here. Yeah, there it is. Whee! There's the drone. So that's where I set it down. But we're gonna go back here and we're gonna fly it and hopefully I don't crash it. So the only thing is we've got that power line right there. And so I probably should, since I'm live streaming, I should probably not fly it in manual mode and just go in normal mode and make sure that I don't have connection issues. Because if I have connection issues in manual mode, that makes me nervous.
You want to hear your car noise?
Sure. Oh, that's not terrible. I mean, that kind of sounds like how noisy it is in real life. What is a remote control stick error? Okay, remote ID error. Oh, the phone disconnected. Okay, we back. Shoot, why does the phone keep disconnecting? Is this USB cable going bad? These are wound up. I'm glad I discovered this before trying to take off. Try to keep that still. Okay. Not connected to mobile device. Okay, we still have a feed, so this is just the phone. Let me flip the USB cable around. Okay, good. We have a feed, which means you guys have a feed. Okay, great. Okay, so let's just take off in normal mode. Motor starting. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure I can fly away nicely without losing signal. That's probably high enough. Well, we got a cool view of the storm over here. Yeah, that's neat to be able to see that. There's I-35 right there. Okay, nice. We can stay away from other people's houses and stuff. Okay, let's go into sport mode, go a little bit faster. Let's see. Woo, okay. Okay, we're at 1,000 feet. Still got, oops, starting to lose signal a little bit. No, it's not terrible. If I keep the controller up. Okay, that's great. We're almost at 2,000 feet away. Fantastic. Okay, I think, oop, there, we're struggling a little bit. Okay, that's a little concerning if that happens during a live stream. I might just try disconnecting the live stream, everyone, to make sure that that's causing the interference. Let me be right back. I'm going to put the disconnection screen back on and come right back to you guys. And I won't be gone long. I just want to make sure that this is the problem. Okay, see you soon. Okay, we should be back. So still have a feed on there. That's frozen though. Man, this USB cable is garbage. Okay, oh, come on, you can get connected. You can get connected. Come on, you could do it. You could do it. Come on, come on, come on. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. Oh, man, I can view through the goggles, and I really want to stream this. How much battery? 67% I have left? Okay, well, let's go back to here so that you can see me now. And so, yeah, it did seem like there is still some interference. The drone's descending. How about you ascend while I'm ignoring you? Okay. Man, I cannot get this. Use the goggles touch panel to adjust settings. Okay, I might need to reset this. Come on. 62, go fly. Anything. Oh, I had it for a second there. Turn this USB cable around. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it. See, this is what's happening with the app. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. This is my wife's phone, so we could try it on the other phone. Yeah, let's try it on the other phone. And see if the USB port is just a little too worn out. How's the phone doing? 55% battery. Yeah, this one's not getting a view from the goggles either. Yeah, so then the cable is probably bad. If I find a different cable, might be able to. That's a big bummer. I really want to fly this drone with you guys. Okay, here's a really short cable. Let me just try that. I wish this had HDMI. Okay. How are we doing over here? We're slowly getting higher. Oh, we're at 500 feet. Let's start descending. The stick just kind of does its own thing. No, not even that's working. Well, bummer. So then maybe the goggles is what's having problems. Oh well, I tried. Here, how about I just come fly around us a little bit, and won't be able to show it to you guys, unfortunately. That's a bummer, but I'm gonna put this in manual mode, come back. Okay. Okay. Woo! Wow, this is a crazy view. Okay, I'm coming in pretty fast, 48 miles per hour, so let's roll over here. Okay, slow down a little bit, and we'll come across the street and come into view. All right. Okay, we're coming in front. I am in manual mode, so I could easily crash this. I've explained it that learning how to fly a drone manual mode is like learning how to drive a stick shift on a sheet of ice in the wind. Thankfully, there's not much wind today. So, wow, I've never been able to hover it this much. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go back to normal mode. Man, the live stream was working onto the phone, but then it just totally pooped out. Chicklet, it's okay.
That's not okay.
Okay.
It's floating. Oh no, she's gonna bite it.
This is hilarious. She's gonna bite it? Let me show you guys how she's reacting. Okay, there it is. Okay. Let me close the door so I can show you. Yeah. Yep, Chicklet is not a fan of FPV drones, that's for sure. Here, what will she do if she can get underneath it?
She probably could bite it.
Oh, she don't like it. She don't like it getting close. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Here, pull her back. I'm gonna land it. Okay. Okay, it's safe now. All right, yep, there's the TI UAV, the Tornado Intercept Unmanned Aerial Vehicle.
It's like, I need to hurt it now.
Need to hurt it, and it's just done moving. Okay, everyone seems to be moving out. Is there something worth chasing? Oh, it's just about to start racing, and there is a hook south of us. Okay, I think we need to pack up. All right. So, okay, well that was fun. I need to get this up here. Okay, let's disconnect this extension cable. And we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you, Brody. Always looking after me. Because if I unplug the camera, of course, you're not going to be able to hear it. Duh. That's right, I need to get the drone too. Ugh. Okay. Alright, gotta charge the drone. Let's get this on the charger. Alright, here comes the rain. Chicken strips. Ah. Alright. Let's disconnect it. Toaster oven needs to cool off. How is it? Is it that hot still? It's a little bit hot. Not terrible. No, I can hold it to the touch. I can come in now. Big raindrops coming down. Okay. Tornado warning? Shoot. We need to move. We need to move. We need to move. Okay, let's get this spotting again. Of course, Sister Pie decides to go use the
But it's very convenient pump where I don't get wet all the way to the ship. Here.
And we're back. Okay, sweet. We restarted the stream, and we're good. Okay, All right, the rain's gonna slow us down, so we gotta go. Especially with this tornado, it's now going south of our path. Well, it eventually will go south of our path. Okay.
Is it observed? I haven't been looking.
Come on, people, move. Okay, let's go. All right, we're out of here.
You're out here. I'm stuck here.
Oh man, having hot chicken strips, man, will help you get through any kind of storm chasing slump. Oh hey, well, aren't those beautiful raindrops that we have on the windshield? Yes, that's what I know, that's what you guys all came to see. No one around me, gonna manually focus. And almost there. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to iris up so the raindrops go out of focus. There we go. At least try to, so. Well, that sure changed.
Yeah.
No, of course, that's what we've been waiting for. Was for something like this to happen.
I think people didn't quite know what to do. They're like, did everything together?
So this is now the third time we've gone down this interstate. Hey, people speeding past us. I guess I can probably go with going a little faster even though it's raining. So it's interesting, the tornado warning is for the north side of the river, but not the south side. So why hasn't the... Why hasn't the other one issued a tornado warning yet? Well, regardless, we're gonna see what we can. Our area of interest is over there, but we still got too much rain in the way. So, Sister Pie, where did I get the toaster oven from?
You brought that massive thing?
What?
You brought that massive thing? I thought this was a different toaster.
Oh, sorry, not the toaster oven. Yeah. This toaster oven I bought at Goodwill. Where did I get the power inverter to power the toaster oven from?
For Christmas. Let's see if we can get in on it.
I thought it was my birthday.
Maybe.
Zap.
Christmas.
That storm chaser just pulled over on the side of the interstate. Okay, which direction is this moving? Okay, it's still moving northeast. Hopefully these trees and hills don't, around the Red River doesn't hamper us too much. Man, it was like, where are all this, I was like, oh hey, bye. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, all of the storm chaser. What's further to the east?
The line is finally moving to it's the whole time we thought this is where it went.
Stream is struggling a little bit with, here, let me get my hotspot turned on. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, there is an inflow tail up here. But it's people starting to slow down, which is kind of a bummer because going south is actually safer for them than like, oh my gosh, am I driving into a tornado warning? Oh, that was heavenly, getting to have some chicken strips without having to pay like $10 for them somewhere.
Did I catch back up to you? Looks like I did.
Yeah, I've been going slow.
I
Because I'm-
because I should try to get around these other slow vehicles.
Let's see if I can. Okay, cut back to that once I have it.
Looks like they expanded the tornado. Oh no, it's just weird. Weird shape. To our south.
Okay, I'm not sure we really have a western route.
Just that same road we took before towards.
Yeah, shoot, maybe we should have gone east? Okay, we'll have a view up here in a second. Turn on the light. And, but then again, it's easy to say that once there's not really a good view. Okay, alright, here's what the storm looks like right now, the tornado warning. Yeah. Don't think there's really a way to get a view without... Yeah, that is definitely not about to drop a tornado. So our only other option is to go all the way back down to that same intersection, blast east, and then go back up north again. Okay, I need to let this guy pass me.
We're also coming into instructions, so keep our speed limits about to drop.
Thank you.
I almost missed it myself.
Well, I was basically going the road construction speed limit. There, he probably wants to pass me. Oh, there are also storm chasers as well. They have the radar open. Well, we're on it. Finally, our storm is tornado warned, but I would feel better if we were staying north of the Red River.
There's a pretty good peak count or due west.
Yeah, what do you think? Should we stay out of the rain and then meet back up to go up the next highway that goes up the next Red River? We're gonna totally lose our view, but
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah, we might have to because it's like now pouring at the gas station we were at.
We're like, where did everybody go? Storm chaser with blinking lights.
Okay. Dude, turn off your flashers. There's no tornado around here. See ya. Go get him, Tiger.
There's definitely no shoulder here.
Okay. Yes. Wow. Look at that. That's quite the whale's mouth there. Okay. oh, they're getting off here to watch it, but there's no... I mean, it does look really cool. It would make for a great time lapse, but...
The hail core is going to come pretty quick.
Well, the hail core is currently north of us. At least the pink is.
True. As we drop south.
That yield sign was like bent down. All right. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good-looking storm. Not for tornadoes right now, but it looks like a really good storm. But once this thing, I mean, the low-level jet is probably starting to ramp up, as it always does with the evening, when there's a low-pressure system.
Why does it ramp up in the evenings?
Oh, man, can I remember it? It's something about sinking air from up above.
Yep. Cooling quicker.
And I forget it. It has to do with the low that's coming through, though.
This trucker like, I'm getting out of here.
How's the view behind? Aw, the GoPro turned off again? Let me open up that app. Hopefully I can turn it on remotely. We can't find this GoPro, dang it. If I put my dash cam back there, I could connect HDMI to it. Alas. Yeah, it's quite the precipitation core there. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see so many. Huh?
End of construction zone.
Right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna speed up because if we want to catch back up with this.
Eastern routes before the bridge.
The eastern routes before the intersection, you mean?
Before the river? Or did we cross the river already?
Yeah, we've already crossed the river.
Oh.
No, we have not. Sorry. That's right, because we just passed the giant casino. Again. Going back and forth, back and forth. More road construction. At least we're starting to get a better view of it. It's getting a little blustery. A little bit of cardboard blowing across the road. Which you couldn't see that because my overlay was in the way. Stupid overlay.
Whoops.
Yep, so...
Running out of my lane. Bye, lane.
Bye-bye. Yeah, just don't turn into a storm chaser accidentally. Lots of swirls happening. Wow, nightly lane closure starting at 7 p.m. So it's about to happen. That's really neat, seeing all the swirling clouds up there. Well, maybe it was a good thing. Now crossing the Red River. Rest area?
Healthy road.
Oh yes, this is our favorite road. Okay, so we're in the tornado warning. Man, yeah, the rotation definitely doesn't look. Well, I mean, we're so far from a radar, it's really hard to say if it's rotating based on the radar. Visually, it does not look like it's rotating. It's a cool storm, but... But I don't think this... Yeah? Hmm? What?
Rumble strip.
Yep.
But we had to do that due to construction.
Rumble strip, indeed. So... But yeah, this is definitely not the tornado outbreak that was possible.
Yeah, Sister Pie is kind of getting hit right now.
Oh, really? I would check, but there's like
Sorry.
no shoulder on this road.
That should look.
You gonna focus for me? I think I figured it out, yeah.
Big Mosquito's got a night truck. Probably gonna eat me all night. Ouch. That's what bites me. I put mosquito repellent on.
Mosquito, oh yeah. You see, we don't believe in mosquitoes in Colorado, so this is new for us.
Mosquitoes in May, yeah. We might have them by July. Sometimes while you're
No, Sister Pie. We don't believe in them. Therefore, they don't exist.
My swimming pool, we had a whole swarm of them last year, but my little fish sticks loved all the larvae that collected out of the swim. They were like kind of lady.
They love the larva?
It just swims in the water. They're
Yeah.
little worms. They just go on eating all those. They're called bloodworms. They sell them for $5 freeze dry for your fish.
Okay, now that we've got... Man, can't you know how to focus? Oh, there's like little specks on the windshield that it's focusing on. If I zoom in and it tries
Oyster
focusing...
in the car.
Nope, it's just like not going to. Okay, there's people merging. 1 second. Or you just go to this camera. That works too.
Father Pie is calling. You mind if I merge him?
Actually, let me call him so that he can merge us, and then the call quality hopefully won't drop. So decline it, and then I'll call him. Wait. No, that's not how it works. No, hang up with me and answer his call.
Oh, I already had that done. Yeah.
Dang it, call him back. Okay, and then we'll call him in a second. Or maybe, hopefully get some live updates from Father Pie. Meanwhile, let's get directions punched into the next storm. Although, even though this is tornado warned, we could just wait for the next storm. Sounds like a perfectly viable strategy as well. this crazy road. Okay. I need to turn off spotters. Taking up too much. Okay, so that would have been fine to pull off at. Okay. Let's call Dad. Actually, wait a minute. 497. Oh, he hung up on me? Well, it gives. Oh, the number's gone. Hey, welcome back.
I just wanted you to know your camera's a little up.
That's it, okay. Well, this camera was a little out of focus because it was vibrating so much. The other one was out of focus because I didn't want to mess with it because I was driving through road construction and people are trying to pass me. Okay, I'm trying to find a spot to pull over. Because I'm not sure if it's worthwhile keeping up with this tornado warning when there's more storms coming. Does it look interesting at all to you?
On radar or?
Yeah, on radar or visually.
I mean, back there it looked really. You got to move back there a little bit. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, if we had a place to pull off, it might have been neat to just watch it. I think there was one, but I have a feeling the next storm is coming though. Oh shoot, I missed that highway. Bummer.
What highway? Where? I don't know what maps are.
Okay, I am going to take an exit. Oh man, we can't turn around for that many miles?
That is quick fast, isn't it?
Shoot.
Shows you behind me. It's crazy. But I assume you're in front of me.
No, your dot is behind me. I mean, it takes a little bit to update. I think we're stuck on this road for a little bit. That's a bummer. I didn't think that we passed that highway so fast. Did you try to exit? Or if you see an exit, take it, but we are totally walled off in this. Man, that's a bummer. Because, yeah, we are literally trapped in these huge concrete barriers for like, how many miles is this? 5 miles. Okay, I mean, I guess that doesn't sound like too much, but... Well, are you trapped in the concrete too?
Yeah. Sister-in-law of mine texted me asking about house sitting, which he was expecting me over, so I might be giving her a call.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that with concrete on either side of me. It's like slightly to the right, slightly to the left.
Right. I mean,
We're assuming the speed limit is still 60 when people are losing past me.
Yeah, I think so. right, everyone. We'll get turned around here in a second when we can. Made a navigation error. I mean, if there was a tornado warning, I would have punched in directions a lot sooner. Got 3 miles until the exit. Woo. You still there, Sister Pie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there to end this country. On the right, on the left, on the right.
Yeah.
65. About 60, 65.
It's 65, really?
Yep.
That explains why everyone is.
Flying.
There are some exits up here, but I think it is. They've ripped them out.
Yep.
Oh, so people can get on the interstate, they just can't get off of it.
Weird.
Folding up aluminum foil with one hand. There we go. Okay, we got 2 miles left before we can turn around.
Before heading back tomorrow.
What's that? What, Sister Pie?
Couldn't hear any answer. I lost your signal for a second.
What'd you say?
Are we headed back to Colorado tomorrow?
I think so. I mean, do you want to go to Tennessee?
Not particularly. My right calf is like gone cramped up. Pushing on the gas pedal for 2 days.
Yeah. No kidding. It's like, man, when I was storm chasing in my 20s, this definitely didn't happen. Now I gotta wear wrist braces for long drives and
then it's done, or is there? I mean, soon we'll start having storm chances every day. Get posted.
well, I mean, it all depends on what the troughs are doing. So sometimes there's a pattern where just moisture just advects up from the Gulf and a trough doesn't dig through, and sometimes those can create daily thunderstorms, but it doesn't look like that in the next week there will be anything else.
Maybe Northeast Colorado will give us a few surprises again.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now, if they could give us notice when it surprises us. Okay.
Semi-cab in front of me looks like it's really leaning to the left.
Okay, here's the exit.
What exit are you taking?
Looks like 489.
Okay.
Just when we get out of the construction.
Oh,
Which
you're right
means-
there. Hi. I didn't notice that. Let's see.
These are weird frontage roads. Okay, so we get to go on this overpass.
Left lane closed.
And we get to go around and around and around. There you are. Found you.
I found you first.
Whew. I'm really glad we had that break, though. That was really felt good to just kind of hang out for a little bit. Been going like the storms yesterday just had us going nonstop. This road is in great shape.
Paved, but big rivets.
Yeah.
Dude, we're doing a figure 8.
Wee. Seeing some scud.
Yeah, moorings over the skids.
Yeah, so much for discrete supercells down here. But
What's it doing up in Missouri now that we have time to...
oh yeah, here, yeah, we can check that. Here, let me do a U-turn.
Might be late. I mean, she might be.
Oh, there goes my the TI UAV tumbled.
Okay,
Okay, I'm just gonna
where
pull
you
it
going?
into just
Pulling
this.
up right there.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Ooh.
Looks like it might be past already. Tornado warnings to the north.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah.
There's some interesting scud up there.
Yeah.
Hi, Sister Pie. Okay.
Hello.
There's
You
a
went through
little
some
bit of
mud.
scud. I did? How deep?
Not terrible, but I'm gonna go around here and go this way. It
Yeah,
might
that's
be
what I
muddy.
did.
Oh, somebody else went the other way.
Yeah, no, I was not
Okay,
about.
I'm going to jump off real quick and call sister-in-law Pie.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll be right back. Oops,
Okay,
good.
bye.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so man, there's a PDS tornado warning in eastern Oklahoma. Let's take a look at that velocity. Let's do storm relative velocity. There we go. Doesn't look like it's on the ground, but there's a huge surge in wind. So here's what it looks like over here. And so the velocity, yeah, it may not be on the ground, at least close to that radar. Let's see, does anything look of interest in our line of storms? We're not far, the tail end Charlie storm is headed towards us, so, I mean, this wouldn't be the worst place to camp out. Okay, let's take a look at the chat. Hopefully the stream was reliable through that. So, unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Refresh. Why am I disconnected?
It's right there. Yeah, but it's merged. Sorry, Brother Pie. I merged other Brother Pie and his wifey and kids because we started telling tornado stories. They said there was a landspout in Pueblo today.
Really?
Yeah,
Hi, Joey.
just southeast of Pueblo, I think, is where I saw it.
People can't drive in the rain. They're all crashing the I-25.
And then there was, I don't know if this was an old tornado or not, but I saw another person post about like a massive tornado in Grinnell, Kansas.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah, we were on that one. We were on that one. It was freaky.
Yeah.
We saw it from a distance with a beautiful rainbow in the foreground. Like the rainbow was surrounding the tornado, and then we came across the five, Billy?
Was it a 5?
5 destroyed vehicles that got tossed into the ditch next to the road. There were
people pulling over, and you know, at first I thought they were parking under an underpass. And no, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's There was an unrecognizable SUV. It rolled so many times, and an unrecognizable semi-cab. But Billy said he could see the driver, and the driver was walking around okay.
He was bleeding quite a bit, but...
And then we drove over barbed wire, and then drove over really big power lines, but Billy taught me if they're laying flat on the ground and just your tires touch them, it's okay. So I followed a semi over the power lines, and then they closed I-70 right behind us.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy. Quite the day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
quite the day. The
Nothing
YouTube
today
studio
so far.
just
We're kind of on a tornadic storm in Texas.
Okay.
But we saw 3, maybe 4 tornadoes yesterday alone, and they felt like they were a mile away, but Pi said they were 3 miles away, and they were just big.
Wow.
We could see this motion just churning the ground and picking stuff up. Kind of crazy. That's the closest I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And he reported one on a storm that wasn't even severe warned yet. So the tornado warning was issued thanks to Pi's spotter report.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep, kind of a crazy trek so far. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on our travels tomorrow, but I appreciate you swinging by my house today.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. All right. Pi, you looking at stuff over there?
I am trying to figure out what's with my live stream. Can you pull it
your
up
live
at
stream's
all?
not streaming?
Oh, it looks
All
like
that's
it
happening,
is,
we weren't
but
even on your live stream.
I
That's
can't
all right.
for the life of me.
YouTube. I'm on 5G. Live.
I'm trying to pull up the live chat.
Yeah. It's going.
Cool. Yeah.
Your live stream is going.
For some reason, I can't pull up the live chat on here.
I can see the chat.
Yeah. What are people saying?
Let's see.
This video is.
Luckily, your toaster didn't get fried by the rain. The chase is on. Where are you going?
Cool. Thanks,
Tornado
honey.
Sucker says, I'm going to go see you guys. Checking back in. Got any tornadoes?
No tornadoes
Is Rolly
yet
gonna
today.
make an appearance?
We could try to get Rolly on here. We could call him.
All right, speaking of Elena, I'm going to say goodbye for now.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Boom. Okay, she's probably gonna call back. Father Pie, we're not seeing any drone images. I'm sorry, I really tried. It really looks like that. The live stream should have gone... Oh, it's quite possible that it's just the Starlink antenna that causes the interference with the drone. So, in that case, I could disconnect Starlink before flying and then just use my phone to stream it. That'd be interesting to try. We could try that out. So... Okay, why isn't my phone letting me see the live chat? Okay, let me pull up to Sister Pie so you guys can at least hear her. I see ya!
Coming into me? Like you're gonna hit me.
Hi. I thought you were gonna call me back.
I was like, are you leaving? But I wasn't on the phone with you. Sorry, I guess I hung up.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna call me back. Okay, let's give an update on what the storm is doing. Just looking a little menacing over there. Can you turn off your engine? It's loud.
I'm hearing your stream.
Well, I'm glad you are. For some reason, let's see, can I watch? a video? Yeah, I can watch yesterday's video. Wow, we got 2,800 views yesterday.
Wow.
That's more than double any of the other live streams. Amazing what happens when you actually get a tornado on. When I click on it, it just says, your video is restricted. Please check Google Workspace Administrator and the Network Administrator restrictions. I am the Network Administrator! Maybe I should just restart my phone.
Let me check. What do we see?
Let me restart it.
So, Sister Pie's just wet.
Good. That will be a relief to her.
Severe thunderstorms, it is. Alright, where are we?
Switching to the Dallas radar.
Storms just don't want to do nothing. Where's... Is Reed down here too? Or is he up?
I don't know where he is. I haven't looked at his live stream. Okay, let's see. Wow, that tornado was beautiful from Arnett, Oklahoma.
Backer is getting wet now.
Okay, yeah, sorry guys, just looking at comments on here. Okay, can I please watch my own live stream on my phone? That'd be great. More pie. There we go. Restarted my phone, and now it's letting it work. So, all right. Anything interesting? Nothing yet. Got any tornadoes? We could just stop streaming and create a new stream if something interesting happens. Yeah, we might just do that, everyone. So, and we'll definitely make sure you have your notifications turned on to see if there's anything else. I mean, there is another hook coming, but it's going to be a little bit before it gets to us. Yeah, I think we might do that, everyone. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the stream, and we'll see you next time, hopefully later tonight, but if not, I don't think we'll be able to chase tomorrow because it's a little far away from Colorado, but we'll definitely be back out for another storm chase here soon. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Yep. Although now I need to get into the YouTube studio too. But it was the YouTube studio. Okay, now the YouTube studio's
Well,
loaded.
in Colorado, frost advisories.
Colorado is a frost advisory, huh? Good for them. Anyway, go live. Let me choose the live stream. Okay, all right. See you guys later. And thanks for tuning in.